Here we go. Hey guys. Hey guys. It's gotta talk about random stuff. Okay, talking about random stuff. So my life is good so far. Oh, you doing? You know when you know when it's the afternoon. You know when the afternoon is. So you are going to rake the leaves. You are going to rake the leaves in the afternoons, right? And you are inside. You are inside and you do whatever you want inside, right? On morning, and you are raking the leaves in the afternoons. You know when the afternoons is, right? Yeah. You know when 12:30 is, right? Yeah. So let's say, oh, it's rude. So at your work Christmas party, and at your work Christmas party, you are talking to people that you know from work, and you don't talk. You are talking to these people that you know from work, right? And you don't talk to people that you don't know. That's rude. You can just talk to them. That's rude, right? Oh, and you know when are you going to your work Christmas party? You know when are you going, right? The 23rd of November, right? Oh, you don't keep yawning all the time. That's not nice. So you are at the lighthouse. You are at the lighthouse. And you are yawning at the lighthouse. Doesn't sound very nice. Right? Why? Because you get up too why? Why? Because you get up too early? That's the reason why you keep yawning, right? At the lighthouse. You can stop it. Stop yawning. Oh, you don't say this to yourself. You don't say, "Oh, I wish it rains." You don't say that to yourself, right? You know we're not gonna stay inside all day, right? Yeah, when it's raining, right? And you say, this to yourself, and you say this to yourself, and you say, "Oh, I wish Christmas is here." You don't say that to yourself, right? You know when Christmas, right? You know when Christmas is December, right? 3 months away. Right? It's October right now. October, right? Yeah. In the middle of October, you don't say December. Okay? Oh, on the January list, there's something new every month on the January list. So every month we talk about something new, right? On the January list. So on every month we talk about something new. So let's say February. If they talk about something in February, right? Yeah. You know when February is. So let's say at a cottage, and you're going to the cottage in the month of May on a May to 4 weekend. May to 4 weekend. That's a long weekend in the month of May, right? With your mom and your grandma and your aunt, and you say this to your mom and your grandma, and you say, "It's my aunt is coming to the cottage." Yes, you know that. You know when a long weekend is, right? In the month of May, right? Oh, you don't say what's this for. So, you rake the leaves in the morning. So, in the mornings, you are raking the leaves in the mornings. And you will be putting the leaves into the bags in the afternoons. So, let's say it's in the afternoons right now. And your dad gives you a bag. And you say, "What is this for?" You know what is this for? It's for putting the leaves into the bags, right? You don't say, "What is this for?" Yeah. Oh, you know when lunch is, right? Lunch. Oh, at the lighthouse, you will sit where you're going to eat, right? At the lighthouse, right? Yeah, you don't just get up and watch hands for lunch. You keep us sitting, right? Yeah. Until your name is called to go out. Until your name is called to watch your hands for lunch, right? You don't just get up and wash your hands for lunch. You don't do that. Can you sit and wait? Yeah. Oh, so at the lighthouse, so everybody's having a lunch, right? And when a person sits when a person is sitting, can you sit somewhere else? Not just the you don't say, oh, that's my spot. You don't say that. Can you sit somewhere else to have lunch? You don't say, oh, I was just sitting here. Okay? You don't say that, okay? You don't say this to the other person. You don't say, oh, I was just there first. Can you sit somewhere else to have your lunch? Yeah? Oh, can you write? So you can write, you can print, you can write, you can print something on the back of a picture. So let's say if there is a picture, if there's a picture of me looking like I just get out of bed, and on the back of a picture, it would say, Adam's trying to wake up, right? Yeah. And you don't sound like out of bed at the lighthouse. You sound like this. Good morning. It sounds like out of bed. Wake up. Why? Because you're there too early? That's the reason you sound like you're out of bed, right? We got Adobe days. Adobe days at the lighthouse. You don't. You pay attention, right? To the game. Right? So at the lighthouse, everybody's playing a game. And this game is called Bingo with everybody. And you're in days. Right? Pay attention to Bingo, right? Don't be in days. And you don't be in days at the cottage. You are at the cottage and you're in days. You don't. When your grandma is talking to you and you're in days, you don't be in days. You don't. On Saturdays, because you're going right? On Saturdays because you're going gardening at the cottage, and you keep yawning in a car because you be going gardening in too early. Yeah. So this morning I did yoga this morning. It's pretty cool. And I watched a movie. Yeah, and this movie is called The Karate Kid with Jaden Smith. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Or can you just watch all of it? You don't. Yeah. Oh, you are watching the Young Wrestlers and you say, "Oh, I don't know what they're doing in the scene on the Young Wrestlers." You know what they're doing, right? Yeah. And the scene is with Billy and Sally, right? Yeah. And Adam wrote a bad article about Billy, right? Yeah. Oh, you don't make noises. You don't make noises. And faces. So, oh, oh, and you don't do that too. You don't burp at your work. At your work Christmas party. You don't burp. That's interrupting, right? And that ruins other people's speeches, right? Oh, you don't take pictures of real things. You don't. It's weird. You just take a picture of a Halloween costume. That's weird. Just take a picture of me in Halloween costume. You don't take a picture of a Halloween costume. It's weird. Oh, but you can. You can take a picture of your drawings. No, you can take a picture of one of your drawings, like your older drawings that you did, and you say, "Oh, I remember that." Yeah. Oh, You don't take a picture of an orange wig. It's weird. Just take a picture of me wearing an orange wig. You don't take a picture of an orange wig. It's weird. Oh, you go to Halloween parties and you dance silly. Can you just dance? You don't be so silly. Oh, you don't give a yawning when you are working outside. You don't give a yawning, and your neighbors doesn't want to hear you yawning, right? And you don't sniffle. Doesn't sound very nice. Get a Kleenex. Oh, you don't say, "Oh, I'm being Adam today." That's talking silly, right? So my grandma is calling me on my phone, and my grandma wants to know what's going on, right? And I'm talking silly, and they say, "Oh, I am being Adam today." This is talking silly, right? Oh, and you don't just talk silly at the lighthouse. You don't. So at the lighthouse, when you get there, when you first get there, and you say, "Oh, I am being Adam today." Silly. Being silly. Oh, I know we're talking about how you talk to people. So how you talk to people, you talk nice to people, right? You don't talk silly, right? You don't just get off topic and you talk about something else. You don't. Or at your work Christmas party, at your work Christmas party, you don't get off topic and talk about something else. You don't. Right? But you don't talk same old. You don't say, "Oh, nothing much." That's same old. Oh, is this how you talk? Is this how you talk? Is this how you talk? Is this how you talk to people? Between us and Wales? Well. We don't sound like that. Okay, you don't say that. You don't go like this. Well. silly. Oh, and at your work Christmas party, at your work Christmas party, and when people say, "Oh, how was your day?" and you say, "Oh, nothing day," it's silly. Being silly. They don't say, "Buh." That's silly. When people, no, my aunt Tam, she talks like this, "Blah." She talks like that. Yes, at the college. Yes. And my mom is copying my aunt Tam, and she goes like this, "Blah," because that's how my aunt Tam sounds like. At the college. Oh, and wait, you are going to your college friends? You go to your college friends when you get there, when you first get there, and you say my day was blah. You don't sound like that. That's silly. But you say this in a tone, and you say, "Well, I want to go see my college friends. I want to see John and Maria." You don't sound like that. It's complaining, right? When you are not going to see John and Maria, that sounds like you're complaining. And you say, "Oh, I want to see Bugsy." Oh, you don't keep looking at dogs. When a dog looks at you, you talk to them, right? Can you talk to dogs? When a dog looks at you, you don't keep looking at the dog. You just talk to them. Just talk to the dog, right? Like Bugsy. And Bugsy is looking at you, and you don't talk, and you don't talk to, and you don't talk to Bugsy. It's rude. That means because that means you're too. That means that you're too quiet. You just talk to Bugsy, right? Bugsy and Leo. Just talk to them and pet them. Or you you are petting them. While you're petting the dogs, you talk to them. Right? Oh, it's quarter to 12 by now. That's pretty cool. And yeah. Oh, you didn't at MSK. And you see this random lady at MSK and you do this. You don't do that. That means you're flirting. You don't flirt. At MSK. You don't. It's weird. And you go out to Amanda and you do this, and you do the eyebrows. It's silly. That's it.